up on the call. When I tell you I have a tremendous, excuse me, amount of respect for this lady is a wife, she's a mother, also a grandmother, a big philanthropist in her community, does a lot in her church. She actually is the reason why I am in this business and is able to invite some of you on the line that I invited tonight. She's also a realtor, very successful, been in several magazines, had some six-figure months actually in real estate, has a heart for people, just passionate about being there for people, helping. She's a preacher's kid, a PK, a preacher's kid, and so I just love her heart. She loves to help people, and she's passionate about real estate. She's passionate about her community. She's passionate about making money and being successful. And so those are things that I'm also interested in also. And so it was no hard decision for me to go ahead and say, yes, I want to partner with you. And I'm excited about becoming a 50-state mortgage loan officer. And so I am actually going to get out the way. She's going to go ahead and start with the beginning of this presentation. I'm going to take the tail end of it, and then we're going to take some questions. So I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way and bring up your first presenter, Miss SCHICKAJORDAN out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Miss Jordan, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. Thank you so much. Take it away, Queen.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jasmine Baker. I definitely want to give it back to you. I'm just having that heart of gold that you have, willing to serve, willing to help a tremendous amount of people. I'm one of those tremendous amount of people. I don't know what I'd do without you. And I listen, I'm not too high on a high horse that I won't say it publicly. You have definitely been a huge lifeline to this business and a huge support. And I just really, really thank you for all that you do, being such a leader of leaders on the leaderboard. Just doing an amazing job with this business. Listen, I believe I can speak for the whole team and say thank you for all that you do. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I am so very, very excited to be here with you on tonight to talk about this amazing company that I can honestly say I can point out one of those, how you have one of those major shifts in your life, maybe some people might pinpoint when they graduate from college or when they land, their big job or their career, or they have a kid or get married. I literally put my introduction to this company in that category. And it's because first of all, I believe it was an answer prayer, being a realtor in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes, being in magazines and did all of that good stuff, made a substantial amount of income. But when I tell you, we had one storm too many in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it just was devastating for realtors. Every insurance carrier that you can think of, almost but one, they pulled out. And since the one had no competition, it was just the most awful thing in the world. We were taking people to homes and the insurance premium was costing more than the mortgage, and we just could not get people into homes. And we got tired of taking people to homes. They get inflated, fall in love with a home, and we have to deflate them and tell them that they're denied. So I kind of, took a break on that, started doing some other things. I just could not believe that, that was happening to me, because I just thought, real estate, being a realtor, it was it, guys. And I was on a presentation just like this, and I definitely made a decision that I don't care how much money I'm making, I will never subject my family, my precious family, my kids, subject them to a situation whereas I'm only boxed into one jurisdiction. And then I also made a conscious decision that I am going to strive for multiple streams of income in case the devastation comes on the land. I am not trapped. I am not stuck in one. And this company has definitely helped me to break all of those ceilings and expand my territory. So I am so ever grateful for this company called Own Easy, where we are definitely making it easy for people to own homes. This company has an amazing mission, and their mission is 75% home ownership for all. It is our desire that at least 75% of all Americans are able to afford the opportunity to own a home. You know, the statistics have been really gut wrenching, really heartbreaking. And it says that out of 100% of homeowners, it says that only 2 or 3% of those last year were minorities. And those statistics came out with the National Association of realtors. And I mean, like I said, it was very heartbreaking because I thought we were doing a great job getting people into homes, guys. We have real big goals in this company. Our goals are to open doors that have been closed on people. And I mean, we want to see them open doors, you know, turn their key, run in from the rain, you know, have family dinners in the rain, you know, maybe, you know, some people like putting up a tree and opening gifts. Guys, we want to see that for families. We believe that families deserve to enjoy families in their own home while they're paying that mortgage and building an equity that they can literally pass down to their kids. It's something like a huge savings account, you know, that you get when you purchase a home. And then we want to close that nasty wealth disparity gap in America that, you know, is saying, you know, we're going to eradicate, you know, the middle class by, you know, they're saying 2025. I say the devil is, you know, a lie, you know, because we will not perish for lack of knowledge. And then we want to close that home ownership gap, you know, that says, you know, the face of home ownership has to look a certain way. And we want to change the face of home ownership. We want, you know, more people to look like you in homes, right? We deserve it. So our vision is to help 1 million families to become homeowners within the next 5 years. Guys, we're going to do that. And as a matter of fact, we're going to knock it out the park. As a matter of fact, we're knocking it out the park. I just have to be honest. You know, I'm a businesswoman. I know a lot of business people, but I have never, you know, in my life seen such a dynamic duo that work together so cohesively and so seamlessly. You know, the vision is just, it's just so in sync and it's working so well. All the pieces have come together so amazingly that I'm literally amazed by our president, Chet Seeley, and our co-founder, George Newberry, our CEO. They both have minority families. They just have big, real great big hearts for people since 1992. George Newberry, he's been creating awareness for the change in equity and opportunity in housing. He is a best-selling author. He has this amazing book that's out helping people understand the Credit Reporting Act and the laws and how people are just doing some real bad, foul things, you know, holding people in bondage as far as credit is concerned. He found himself in $26 million worth of debt with some property, guys, eradicated all of that debt through a law firm. And he said, Lord, if I can get myself out of $26 million worth of debt, well, let me see if I can help somebody with just $200,000. Let me see if I can help someone with $20,000, with $2,000 worth of debt, guys. He's been doing that since 2018, helping families clean up that debt off of their credit report. And he teamed up with this amazing marketing mastermind, Chet Seeley, affectionately called Cha-Ching Chet, guys. I know you haven't heard Cha-Ching in a long time, but listen, that is just how long he has been creating multi-billion-dollar businesses. They own Marriott's multi-million-dollar portfolio. Some of those businesses are bringing in $20 million a month, guys, and all of those real estate strategies. They even give them to us, classes that they're out there in the world selling for $1,500. We get to unlock for free just because we say yes to help families get into homes and help move this mission forward. And together, they are creating a record number of families that are getting into homes, making progress in wealth and financial stability and strength with this groundbreaking home ownership program, Own Easy. I'm so very much so excited to be a part of this, guys. This is the real cost of renting. This is why we're doing this, because we really just don't feel like people know this. You know, no one's ever pulled this chart out and showed anybody, because I truly believe that when people know better, they are able to do better, right? And just look at this chart. I just remember when I was in an apartment, and I lived in an apartment a while. I'm just not ashamed to say it. I had grown kids, still in an apartment, but it's not that I was advancing in life. I mean, I was paying almost $2,000 a month for that rent. I just didn't know how to, break out of the cycle, right? My best friend, she moved in an apartment with me. She was going through some domestic violence situation. I went down to my leasing office after 3 years in this particular unit. They were going up to like 2,000 and some change a month. And that apartment told me, we're not renewing your lease. You have a violation. You moved somebody in there. You didn't put them on the lease. And I'm like, well, I didn't know about that. Who's going to sit down and read, an entire lease? But guys, I was furious. I could not believe they didn't want to take my money. But guys, I'm glad that they didn't. I had given them enough money, $72,000. That wasn't going to be passed down to my kids. That wasn't going to get me any equity, right? If I would have stayed in that apartment 10 years, that's $240,000. Don't think I would have stayed with that 479 credit score. Nobody showed me any better. Now, thanks be to God and, having information, I'm able to be a real estate investor at this point. But guys, 15 years, that's $360,000. And I just like showing the real cost of rent, guys, because our family shouldn't have to start all over from generation to generation from scratch with nothing. But like I said, when you know better, you can do better. The news is, thank goodness the interest rates are going down, but the news is running people scared and crazy, with the interest rates. And I like to say, listen, move forward while you can get this house for a steal. That's what they're doing that for. That's why they're trying to scare you out of it. Because guess what? When the interest rate comes down, you refinance and you got a great deal of that house right now. What you're doing, you're paying 100% interest and you're getting 0% principal when you wait and you rent. And so we like to talk about the real cost of renting, guys, but I'm very, very excited about our mission. I'm going to say it again. Somebody put we will in the chat. We will help 1 million families to become homeowners. And we will do that in the next 5 years because we're able to do what other people aren't doing. We just have a heart to help the ones that aren't being helped, the well-deserved yet underserved. We're going to help them dispute that debt and resolve credit reporting errors. We know what we're doing. We know we're going after low to moderate income families. So the company is wise enough to know that if you go after that ballpark of people who just don't know and haven't been taught, you have to have resources for them, right? And so we're going to train and mobilize community loan officers in every neighborhood to go in those neighborhoods and say, yes, you're approved. We can help you. We got you. We got your back, right? We're going to send those loan officers out there to help people get into homes. And then we're going to help them to receive down payment assistance, closing cost assistance, and the education that they need to move forward. We're going to help them get rid of foreclosures, mortgages. Listen, this is a company about a second chance. If they have credit card debt, medical debt, who is to judge someone with medical debt at a time like this? We're all living in the same world. We know what's going on. We don't have to talk about it because we're solution oriented, right? Student loan debt. People are going to school for doggone 10 years, and ready to get settled down with their families and move forward to purchase a home. And they're saying, you mean to tell me I went to school so that I can make this substantial income for you to tell me I can't get a house because I have $100,000 worth of student loans and now I don't have a good debt to income ratio? Are you kidding me? We have a program for that. Auto loans, payday loans, repossessions, evictions, guys, you name it, bankruptcies, child support. Guess what? We can help with that. And we help with that because we have a legal plan specialists that are in place waiting for those clients to say, hey, I saw a post on Facebook, we could get a $35,000 grant, $50,000 grant, but I'm going to be honest with you. I really want to purchase a home, but look, my credit is a 540, a 576, a 530. Can you help me? Absolutely. Yes, we can. Right. We have built in legal plan specialists that are working with our credit union to make sure that we can get that yes, and we're not denying people just based on credit alone. What they're going to do, they're going to get a consultation going with your client. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes. They're going to review their credit report and help them with any, just show them why they're going to be able to eradicate this debt and what we're going to do and how we're going to structure your plan to move forward, right? Plan of action. We have debt analysis tools that say, oh, no, we're not going to let you get to the lender and get caught up in that debt to income ratio mess. Let's move some stuff around and let's get you to where you need to be, right? We have score simulators and trackers that say, okay, listen, I'm a professional, but listen, it's AI, listen, it seems to be a little bit smarter than the average bear, right? So let's put this file in and run it through AI. They're going to come back and they're going to say, hey, if you're at a 576 and you want a 640, all you got to do is X, Y, Z, and we're going to get those things done, right? With help those clients get those things done. The attorneys are doing all this for the client. And then we have the utility payment and credit builder reporting where we know that we're getting clients that may not have a black card sitting on their credit report. That is fine, right? Everybody doesn't know how to go get the Navy Fed pledge loan and all of these secrets and tools that we teach in our wealth building and our home buying seminars to help our MLOs get clients. Everybody doesn't know that, but guess what? Our legal plan specialist is going to say, that's okay, don't worry about it. We have built-in secured cards that our clients can get. The legal plan specialists are going to be able to report their rents and their utilities to the credit. And this is all done in the hands of the attorney. We're not sending them out there with the do-it-yourself letters knowing that they're not going to do it right. And if they do it, they may not do it right. We have some power behind our letters and we let the attorneys handle all of the heavy lifting. And then we also provide them with the 3 bureau reports and scores. Why? Because Credit Karma lied and told them they had a perfect 850 credit score. And when we pulled it, it was a 530. So we're going to get them their real FICO scores, right? Set them up with those FICO scores. And it's so exciting when they get the 33 points and the 80 points. And, it gives hope, guys. That's what we want to do. People have lost hope and we want to make sure that we foster that hope here, guys. And they're going to get all of those services, guys, mortgage ready services. Somebody put mortgage ready in the chat. They're going to get all of those super amazing mortgage ready services, guys, for only $149. Isn't that amazing that our attorneys are going to work with them for $149? But guess what is more amazing than that? That $149, $100 of that is going right back to the field, so that the people can keep continuously sending their clients in and building their pipeline up. And while they're waiting for the mortgages to get through so they can make all of that big hefty money we're about to talk about in just a second, guess what? They can start getting paid while they're building a pipeline, right? And so, guys, the $49, of course, that's just barely enough to keep the phones on and keep them, in an air-conditioned unit. These guys, listen, this is paralegals and attorneys. They worked hard to become, those titles and things like that. And so I believe the $49 they deserve, guys. And they're doing such an amazing job, guys. But guess what? The truth of the matter is everybody's situation is different. We have people coming in, get 80 points on the first round. It's no contract. You can cancel whenever you want, because the truth of the matter is we want you in the program, out of the program, and into your house. We're not dragging and straggling nobody along. We want you to get a loan. We make money when we sell loans, mortgage loan originators, right? But the truth of the matter is some people need another round. And that second round is only $89.95, still no contract. When you're done, you're out and you're into your mortgage program, right? But we also have 5 is free. Why do we have 5 is free? A, we want our MLOs, right? Well, first of all, let me change that. A is because, honestly, we want to help more people. Let's just be honest, okay? We want to help more people. B, the saying goes that, show me your 5 friends and I'll show you who you are. So the truth of the matter is, if I had a friend and my credit is jacked up and my friend had, got herself to 850, what kind of friend is that, right? My friend is going to tell me how to get good credit. So the truth of the matter is, if your credit is a little challenged, you have 5 friends with some challenged credit, right? So we say bring them in, and guess what? That MLO can actually help 5 more families, empower 5 more, moms or dads or families, right? And guess what? That 5 is free, guys. You're going to get paid for all 5 of those clients on the credit side. And imagine what that's going to look like with you getting 5 more homeowners in their homes, just satisfied and excited, sharing you on Facebook, talking about how much of an amazing job you did helping them. Guys, your business is going to blow up, right? So by now you may be thinking of someone who has less than perfect credit, but yet they desire to own the American dream, you know, to become a homeowner, right? By now, you may be thinking of someone who's been rejected based on credit for anything. You know, they just can't get nothing. You know, the credit is a little challenge, right? By now, you may be thinking of somebody who's been treated unfairly and needs a legal plan. Guys, our legal plan specialists are not just there to help with credit issues, guys. They really have a heart for people. Listen, if you have a situation, those are real attorneys. Talk it over with the attorney and, you know, see if they can work something out. I know so many people has come into this company and they've gotten checks, you know, from these attorneys helping them out. By now, you may be thinking of someone who's just tired of being sick and tired and harassed by bill collectors. They're blocking the numbers, and guess what? They're calling from a different number, guys. That is disgusting and uncomfortable. And I'm not saying we don't need to take accountability, guys, but listen, once you've hit your max and you've done all you can do, you just can't do anymore, guys. The last thing that you want is your phone ringing off the hook with these bill collectors calling, guys. Ask me how I know, because I know, right? And so we put them in our legal plan specialists, and we put them with our legal plan specialists, and we help them with those issues, guys. But you know what the saying says? It says, you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, right? But if you teach a man a fish, he will eat for a lifetime, guys. And that's what we're here to do with our loan officer opportunity, guys. We have a way that we can help people bring in more income simply by helping people, guys. We strongly believe here, if you help enough people get what you want, you're going to get what you want. And that's what this fine print says, right? It says that if you get into this opportunity and you decide, I don't want to help anybody, I am just here for the medical benefits, dental and vision, child. Look, I get to work for this company and get my benefits, right? You know, and you don't want to tell anybody about the opportunity. You don't want to help anybody, which I know we don't have anybody like that on the line, but I have to read this disclaimer. You're not going to make any money, right? But if you get into this opportunity, you say, man, I have federal credentials under my belt. You know, I can help people with this. You know, I can help people get into homes. I can help people, you know, change the trajectory of their life by helping them with their credit, guys. You decide to help a lot of people and you can make a lot of money, just like this beautiful, super amazing, super helpful, super thoughtful, guys, super leader, this amazing, this boss, super boss, guys, super entrepreneur, right? Mrs. Lorraine Jasmine Baker, the owner of Incredible Kids Daycare and Learning Center, guys. She's a boss. She's an educator. You know, she just has a heart for people, heart for her community, guys. She loves helping those moms that's coming in, you know, to the daycare, always bending over backwards to help anybody that she can help. But guys, let me tell you something about, you know, she's nice and sweet and kind, but when it comes down to business, guys, she gets down to business. Been on a leaderboard month after month after month, guys, putting people in homes, you know, getting people pre-qualification letters and, you know, helping people to run awesome and substantial business, guys. Those, you know, those ladies and gentlemen, they're making money, you know, under her leadership, guys. And she does all of that by being an awesome wife, an awesome mom, a glam mom, guys. She's my friend, guys. I can't say enough about her. This lady is just awesome and amazing. And so I don't want you guys to think you have to be a realtor to do this. Had no real estate experience. So I want her to talk to you about being a community loan officer. Mrs. Lorraine Jasmine Baker, are you on the line?
Yes, I am, Miss Jordan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that amazing call. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and mute the line so we won't have any disruptions. Thank you so much for just laying out the first part of this presentation, guys. I'm excited to be partnering with this lady. Like I said, we do this several nights a week. I love the fact that we all can do everything that we do throughout the days, you know, running our businesses, going to work, and then we also can learn about other business opportunities virtually. You know, everybody has probably made their money, or some of us going to work tonight, but guys, we're all on this call tonight and we're able to connect with each other and to get this information about mortgage loan officers because we're able to connect with each other virtually. Okay. And so guys, as a community loan officer, you're going to be able to help people within your community also without our outside of our communities, but you're able to help create home ownership within our community. Now, I just want to let you know why this company decided to create community loan officers, and that's because out of all the homes sold across the nation last year, only 3% were purchased by African American. Okay, and so that is not, that's a really, really low number, because we know homes have been sold. So it's like, why is that number so low? And so there can be quite a few things why that number is so low, only 3% purchased by African Americans. And it can be because we're intimidation. Some people have intimidation. We're intimidated. We put our money in these huge banks, but we're nervous to go sit in that little accounting room and ask for a loan for them to fund our dreams. Also, it can be credit. We take a beating. Sometimes 75% of Americans are living from check to check, credit cards. And so, the credit may not be where you think it should be. And so you're not applying. Also, down payment, having that huge down payment to make sure that you can close at the end of being approved for a loan. And then also it can be discrimination. And so we know all over the news right now, Bank of America, Navy Federal, Wells Fargo, some of the most popular banks have been under fire for discriminating, where they were actually sending in decoys to see how they do their loan process. And they actually came out and had some really disturbing findings. And so this company said, you know what, let's be different. Let's do something different. Let's help people. Let's sought after, very low to moderate income families. We know that these communities are able to pay mortgages because they're paying mortgages. They're just not paying their own. And so they said, let's go ahead and create community loan officers where they are, partnered with people, or they're introduced to people like myself, yourself, who have access to lending, funding, down payment assistance programs. And so if they're feeling a little more comfortable, then they may be, a little more likely to apply. If my pastor, someone in my church, my hairstylist, hey, your daycare owner, say, hey, I have access to funding. And I also have access to educating you about some programs that may help you to be able to get into the program, down payment assistance. You may be a little more likely to apply. And so that's what the community loan officer is about. And so as a community loan officer, we help families to become homeowners. Our focus is very low, to moderate incomes, okay? We use government-sponsored mortgages, FHA, VA, USDA, as well as Fannie Mac, Freddie Mac. Even though we are focused on low income to moderate incomes, guess what, guys? We are able to do conventional and jumbo loans, okay? So those $1 million homes, this company is not saying, we don't want it, okay? They will definitely take those loans also, but we want to be the hope, give people hope, let people understand and feel like, who never thought that they could own homes, that, this is possible. All things are possible. And we understand where you are in life, and we want to work with you and help you to become homeowners. Okay. And so we also use FHA 203K loans, include rehab funds, rental property rehab, other loans available that you may apply and qualify for. And guess what? I love that rental rehab, because guess what? Some of us have family members that, we have grandma and grandpa's old house that's just sitting there kind of beat up and bruised. And, the people come through with we buy ugly homes and want to buy our grandparents, their legacy, want to buy their homes for super duper cheap. But guess what? This company says, no, we're going to go ahead and do those rehab loans. Let's fix up grandma and grandpa's house and keep that stuff within our family. And so I love that. Okay. And so then you're also able to earn commissions. So like Ms. Jordan say, you know what? I don't have no background in real estate, but I do have a heart for people. And so that's why I said yes to this opportunity. And so as a mortgage loan officer, guys, you're going to help a family multiple times. So you're going to help families to become a homeowner who may not have thought this was possible. And so you help them become homeowners. Also, you're going to help families to refinance later when rates drop. Right now, we're really excited because the rates are dropping. We're seeing some really good rates. And so according to 2024 predictions for 2024, the rates should be really, really good. So guys, this is a great time for you to get in position, because you can really capitalize off these rates dropping. And so we also help families to refinance later when the rates drop. And then we also help families to buy a new home when they want to move. So some people are just going to be getting started with their, their first little starter home as their family grow. They may have some kids, or maybe grandma or mom is going to get an elderly and she needs to move in. And so when they want to purchase and buy a new home, they're going to remember how you set them up the first time. And so you'll be able to help them to purchase when they want a bigger home. And so the rush is on. We want to partner with you. We want to partner with anyone that have a heart to help others. It doesn't matter if you have a background in real estate, long as you have a heart for people, long as you know that, you have integrity. You want to help people within your community. We want to partner with you. And so, guys, this beautiful lady right here, Miss SCHICKAJORDAN, she's a realtor out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This lady is a senior advocate in this company. I mean, this lady is on fire, top 5 in the country, enrolling, several loans in the pipeline. She's actually a realtor. And so when this lady found out that she can be a mortgage loan officer and collect 2 paychecks instead of 1, this was a no-brainer for her, because on December 16, 2022, the Federal Housing Administration, they announced the rule change. They were very, very quiet about it. It wasn't on the news or anything. I meet real estate agents every day who don't know about it. And, I just say, well, go ahead, pull out your phone, go ahead and look up Double Dip or, FHA, Double Dipping Realtor. And then when they look and they read it, say, what? And I ask them to read it to me. When they read it to me, they are blown away. So, well, why didn't they tell anybody? I said, I don't know, but guess what? Now you can collect 2 checks at the table, okay? And so when this lady found out about this was a no-brainer for her, because now she can really leverage her income. And so the question is, can real estate agents be mortgage loan officers? The answer is yes. And can real estate agents be a mortgage loan officer and the real estate agent on the same transaction? And the answer is yes. So guys, as a loan officer, we help the home buyers complete the application, okay, to go ahead and start the process. We're also going to make sure that we help them gather any documents, upload their documents. Most of the time, well, back in the day, they used to have it where you had to sit down and fill out all this paperwork that looks like an encyclopedia. But now, most of the time when you go online to apply for something, guys, everything's pretty much electronically. Sometimes you go to the bank, they hand you an iPad, you can get on a computer. It's not the old way with all the paper. And so the company actually gives you a link, because remember, you're a 50-state mortgage loan officer. So you have a link that you can send out all over, because you can originate loans in all 50 states. And so you're going to make sure that you help your client to go ahead and to complete the application. They're going to upload their documents to the portal, and then we're going to help answer questions to the home buyer about any loan programs that's available. Well, Ms. Jasmine, how am I going to answer any questions when you said at the beginning of this presentation that I can become a 50-state mortgage loan officer? You said I don't have to go to school, I don't have to do any tests. How am I going to answer those questions? Well, guys, you're going to be partnered with a loan buddy, okay? A loan buddy is someone who works and sit up at corporate, who's actually been in this business about 15 to 30 years. So they're well versed in this position. They know all the information, they know all the programs, they know how to work all the rate sheets and everything and all the right steps to help you get your clients process. Okay. And so the loan buddy is going to work with you. You get to be mentored by someone up at corporate to help you with this process. And so the loan buddy is going to help you work with the loan application, that 1003. They're going to help the loan officer, which is yourself, through the process, okay? The loan buddy is going to answer any questions and keep the loan officer updated on the loan status. Also, the loan buddy is going to help provide answers to the loan officer, which is yourself, questions about the different types of loans available and why they went with certain loans because of maybe the client's credit score, the client's amount of income. And so they're going to educate you on all of that stuff. And then they're going to also use underwriting software to review the loan applications. And so I have a quick little story about this. I actually had a client reach out to me on Facebook from North Carolina. Didn't know her. She just saw me put up a post about having access to lending and down payment assistance. She applied with me. actually was going through a nasty divorce, had filed bankruptcy. And so initially, the software that most lenders use, the AI software, it kicked her back and was like, no, not a good client. But guess what? Because we're able to do manual underwriting, we are the bank. Can someone put that in the chat? We are the bank. You know, we were able to take a closer look and say, you know what, this is a good candidate. This lady's starting her life back over. She has the income. She's worked on her credit. Let's go ahead and give her this loan. And she was able to get approved for a $350,000 loan. And I'm so excited for that lady because she gets to start her life over. She's already been through enough. So now she gets to start her life over. And so then the loan buddy is also going to help us finalize and submit the loans. And this beautiful diva here, Miss Deidre Ingram, she's actually out of New Orleans, Louisiana, has a podcast. She helps so many women just to learn about the different programs. And she loves talking about money and how you can make money on her podcast. Really, really great lady. And so you can earn money in this 75 for All initiative through our mortgage loan officer program. And so let's talk about the money. Miss Jasmine, how do I get paid? So guys, when you first come into this business, you're just sticking your toe in the water. You know, you're not, really, educated about how this process goes. And so you get to earn while you learn. They partner you with the loan buddy who's going to mentor you. And so that's why you don't have to take that test. You know, you're going to be hired by a federal agency. And so this institution, excuse me. And so they're going to partner you with someone who's going to mentor you and walk you through the process so you can understand how this process goes. And so I love that I'm able to earn while I learn. Okay. And so your first 1 to 10 transactions, the company is going to, you're going to have a 65-35 split. Okay. This company is going to pay you from 1% to 1.4% on all of your loan transactions, okay? And so when you first come in, your first 1 to 10 transactions, the company is going to pay you, you're going to get paid 65%. The loan buddy is going to get paid 35%. Then your 11 through 28, you're kind of getting the hang of things. You know, other people are telling other people about how great you are. You know, Miss Jasmine's the real deal. You know, she really, the company she works with, they approve you. You know, they're not really strict. And so you're going to get some more loans in. And so guess what? You get a raise. You start earning 75% and your loan buddy earns 25%. And then 21 on and upwards, the company actually gives you 85%. And then your loan buddy gets 15%. Now, at that time, if you feel like, hey, I got it, you know, I've seen enough transactions, and you want to call up the corporate, guess what? Because you're still working for them, they absolutely will allow you to have the software to be released to you, and you can fire your loan buddy and you can do all your underwriting, your rate sheets and all that other stuff. But as for me in my house, we will serve the Lord and I will keep a loan buddy. You know, I do not want to do all that. My life is busy enough and I love having that assistant. So, I'm going to go ahead and make sure my clients, I'm going to talk to the clients, bring them to the company, make sure they upload their information, but then my loan buddy is going to take it from there. And then they're going to deliver me a pre-qualification letter that I can deliver to my client. My client takes it to their realtor, and then we get things done, and then we're clear to close. So I love that process. I'm not going to fire my loan buddy. And so let me just give you an idea of how we get paid. So I am less than 10 transactions. I have about 5 loans in the pipeline right now. But the lady who I said I helped with the $350,000 loan, the company actually paid me 65%. My loan buddy earned 35%. So guys, when I earned that 1%, the company paid me, it was a $3,500 commission on $350,000. My takeaway from that was $2,275. Do I really know the lady? Not that well. I just know her because we communicated after she messaged me on Facebook. But guess what? I was able to send her a link. She's way in North Carolina. I'm in Houston, Texas. And guess what? I was able to earn $2,275. Think about if you help several families in a month's time to just send out that link and also make sure that they upload their documents, and then you get paid. So let me give you some examples here. on how we get paid, so that home was a $350,000 home. 250,000 is, a nice small home average. I think maybe in New Orleans, I think 250,000. I think about 354,000 here in Houston, Texas. But think about if you just help three families, and close three homes a month at the 1%, earning that 65% commission, guys. That's an extra $4,875. Okay. And then when you start getting a little more experience, 8 houses, in a month's time, now, you're at the 1.2%, 75%. Guys, that's $18,000 in a month's time. That is absolutely amazing for you to be able to earn that type of money by sending out a link, communicating with your client, making sure that they upload their documents, communicating with your loan buddy, and then you're able to make that type of money. And then look at the last example, 16 houses in a month's time, 1.4% at that 85%. Guys, look at that extra $47,600 in a month's time. You can really do some things with that. Maybe pay off some college education, pay off some bills, maybe invest into another property. But this actually puts you in a different tax bracket, and you can really set yourself up. Now, the plan for Social Security, they didn't push it back to 70 years, or, it's not 65 anymore. You can really start putting some money up, and anytime you're ready to retire, you can, by helping families and get into homes. And so, guys, these two beautiful women right here, these two ladies are actually a part of our team. Miss Lucretia Crummy and Miss Asaki Speed. These beautiful women are part of our team. They're realtors, rocking and rolling, shaking in this industry. And so they said yes to this opportunity. When they found out they can be mortgage loan officers, it was a no-brainer for them, because this company has our situation kind of set up like a broker style, okay? And so as real estate agents, they know they are part of helping with the American dream, helping people to get into homes. But guess what? They know it's limited income potential. This month I may sell a home, next month I may not, and they only get paid for their efforts, so it's really no financial security for them, but they love what they do, okay? It's no leverage. They only get paid off of their efforts, okay? No time freedom. Sometimes, they're out, doing marketing. They're out doing the home buyer seminars and just different things to try to make sure they're educating people. And so there's no residual income. Once they sell that home, that they get paid that one time. And so then they always have that 50% commission split with their broker. And so I love that this company kind of have it set up like a broker style, because brokers have it going on, they have kind of unlimited income potential, because guess what? Brokers are going to have several real estate agents that's riding through them. So there's some financial security with them. They get to leverage their time, because guess what? They get paid off of all the loans that their real estate agents do. So there's some time freedom with them, residual income, because every month we know these real estate agents are going to seek to sell homes because they love, making money, and they have their families to take care of. And so a broker kind of earns that 50% commission split. So when these ladies saw the broker model that this company had, it was a no-brainer for them. So let me just show you some examples of how awesome this is. So you don't have to be a realtor in this business, but guess what? You're able to earn some passive income by actually helping other people to become advocates in this business. And so if we can go to the next slide, I can show them the example. Okay, so the next slide just kind of gives you an example if you help people to come into this business. We cannot do this by ourselves. We do these calls several times a week because we are on a mission to help create home ownership, and we cannot reach everyone. We can't reach everyone in all 50 states. So we are always introducing this opportunity to people all over to hit the ground running and to help be a part of this initiative. So you don't have to be a realtor. You don't have to have investment education. You only have to have a heart for people. And so you're able to invite other people to become a part of this initiative by becoming an advocate or mortgage loan officer. And so just look at it. If you had 10 direct mortgage loans officers to come into this business, you're able to earn some passive income. So earlier I told you that I earned a $3,500 commission I actually had to split with my loan buddy, but because I earned that $3,500 commission, Miss Shashika Jordan, who you heard at the beginning of the call, she actually introduced me to this opportunity. So because this company has it set up sort of like a broker style, Miss Jordan was actually able to earn $350. She doesn't know the lady in North Carolina. She did not help me upload anything to the portal, but because she brought me into this business, she did help me to learn how to, go ahead and fill out my stuff for my mortgage loan officer credentials and things like that. So the company says, guess what? She referred you to this. We paid her a referral fee, and then also anytime you write a loan, she gets to get paid off a loan. And then they didn't take it out my check. The company just paid her that $350,000. So it didn't come out my check. So I was happy about that. I love her, but I don't love her enough to, give her some money out my check. Okay. So when you introduce other people to this opportunity, look at if you had 10 direct mortgage loan officers in your organization or on your team, just kind of helping you guys at just selling one a home a month each at $250,000. Guys, that's an extra $2,500 in monthly passive income, okay? Income that you did not get up. It wasn't, you didn't work, you didn't do anything. You just helped somebody, kind of help them get trained, introduce them to this opportunity. And so look, if you had 20 direct mortgage loan officers and they just still sold one home a month each at $250,000, it's an extra $5,000 in monthly income. 30 mortgage loan officers, extra $7,500 monthly passive income, and then 40 mortgage loan officers at still selling one home a month for $250,000. That's an extra $10,000 in passive monthly income. So guys, this beautiful lady here, Miss Tanisha McKinley, she's a jeweler out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This lady makes some really, really beautiful pieces. If you come on board and you join our business group, our support group, guys, definitely, if you need any jewelry for your spouse or just something really creative, she designs beautiful, very, very beautiful pieces. And so really nice custom pieces. And so she's saw this opportunity and just knows that, this was a really, really good opportunity for her to leverage her income to add another stream of income. And so what I love about this process is that while you're going through your mortgage loan officer process, which is like your background, your getting your fingerprints and things like that, this company allows you to earn money, okay? And so if you share this opportunity, every person that you enroll, every person that you share this opportunity and refer to, you earn a referral commission. So you get to earn while you learn, because guess what? You didn't have to go to school. Immediately in 2 to 3 weeks, it only took me less than 2 weeks, but within 2 to 3 weeks, when you get your federal credentials, immediately you're partnered with your loan buddy. And if you had anyone ready to fill out a loan application because you were kind of getting them ready and letting them know what was coming through the pipeline, guess what? You get to earn while you learn immediately with your loan buddy working with you. And then you can also start building residual income. So normally becoming a mortgage loan officer, the traditional route, you have to complete pre-licensing course, pass licensing exam. Most people who take that test, it has a 50% failure rate. It's really, really tough. We have several people on this call that hop on and just say how, hard it was, how many times they tried to take it. And so you normally have to do, complete annual renewals and continued education. And you have to repeat that for each and every state. Remember, because we said this is a 50-state mortgage loan officer opportunity. And so you would have to have a brick and mortar building in each state, okay? And then also, you would have to minimum credit scores apply, meaning you would have to have a certain credit score or they would not even approve you. And that's being a state level mortgage loan officer. Good thing we're federal mortgage loan officers, right? Okay, because guess what? It normally something like that will cost about $25,000 to $50,000 to become a mortgage loan officer in all 50 states. But we like to think of us as the better route, okay? With us, you sign up, you receive your training, you do your background check, and you're able to originate in all 50 states. Well, Ms. Jasmine, how am I able to originate in all 50 states? I don't have to take a test. I don't have to have a brick and mortar building because, guys, you're not a state level mortgage loan officer. You're a federal mortgage loan officer. You're going to be partnered with a federal institution, federally insured by a federal institution, okay? And so just to give you an example of that, Ms. Jordan is actually in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm in Houston, Texas. Guess what? I couldn't go to Louisiana if I was a police officer and do any arrests there. Just like she couldn't come here to Houston, Texas and arrest anybody if she was a police officer. But guess what? If we both were federal FBI agents, we would have jurisdiction over all 50 states, okay? And so the same rules that apply to someone on a state level does not apply to someone on a federal level. And so I love that we're able to originate in all 50 states. So there is a no list here, guys. No state licensing tests, no state licensing fees, no continuing education requirements, no state annual renewal fees, and no state annual renewals, okay? And so, guys, you're probably saying, okay, Miss Jasmine, give me the aha, where's the gotcha? Guys, to become a mortgage loan officer today, it is only $249. Now, normally it's $399 with our early bird coupon. Our coupon, it's actually early bird 23. If someone can drop that in the chat, it drops it down to $249. Okay. And so you're able to come into this opportunity. Now, I'm in Houston, Texas. Just to become a mortgage loan officer here in Houston, Texas, is anywhere between $500 to $700, including the classes, the boot camp, paying for the applications and things like that, going sit up there at that state board, having someone breathing down your neck, trying to make sure you're not cheating. Guys, but for tonight, okay, it's normally $399. With that coupon code, you definitely need to put it in so it can change that number down to $249. It is only $249. Now, guys, as a federal employee for this credit union, you actually are offered medical, dental, and vision benefits at little to no cost. We have people on this line tonight who pay absolutely nothing for medical coverage, okay? $15 copays, $30 copays. You also given a $25,000 life insurance policy. Also, if you are someone who are in need of credit repair, remember that credit restoration program that Ms. Jordan talked about? You absolutely get that for free with your membership, because, you know, we want our mortgage loan officers, if you're not in a position where you're owning your own home, we want you to be able to own your own home. We want you to help families with the American dream, but we want you to experience that also. And so this company actually gives you that robust credit restoration program for absolutely free while you're getting yourself together. And so every month to run your business, you remember you're going to be able to enroll credit clients for aiding into your business. You're also able to enroll advocates. And so you get paid off your credit clients. You get paid off any referrals for this company. And you also have your website for people to apply for that loan. And so normally it is $89.90 to run your business, to keep your websites active, guys. But we like to say $5 is free. Okay, I own a daycare center. It's $4,000 at the beginning of every month for that building. Okay, but guys, with this company, they say help 5 families in any form of fashion. Guess what? Your business, that $89.95 is waived. Okay, and so let's say you have 2 credit clients and then 3 advocates who came into the business. It doesn't matter how, but guess what? 5 is free here, and your fee is absolutely waived. You still get all your benefits, and you do not have to pay a monthly fee for your business, for your websites, okay? So I don't know who actually got you on this call tonight, but whoever got you on this call, make sure that you get back with them. Make sure you do early bird 23, all caps, so it can change the price of membership. This is just for Christmas. After Christmas, it will definitely be $400, guys. So you want to get yourself in position. It's time for new money, new experiences, new houses, new opportunities within our community, within our communities. And guess what? You are someone who can definitely do that. Put yourself in position to help family, help different people. We want to show our families how to have generational wealth, okay? Not just working for someone all their lives. And you have the potential to have that with this opportunity. And so I don't know who invited you to the call, but you definitely want to get back with them and say, hey, go ahead and send me that link. Make sure you use the early bird 23. You want to select the part that says get help and give help. If when you get on the site at first, you're gonna say just get help. Get help is just for credit. If someone for our home buyers program to just get your credit fixed, but you want to select get help and give help, which means you're gonna give help to families and you get help because you get all your benefits and everything for free. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to step out of the way. Ms. Jordan and I and myself will stay on to answer questions for anyone because we don't want anyone to get off this call and not have their questions answered. Go ahead, unmute yourself. You can ask whatever questions you want. We will definitely stay on the call. Ms. Jordan's going to go in our testimonial group. We have a testimonial group with over 2,100 families we have already put into our credit remediation program, and they are having amazing results. So we're going to scroll through those. I'm going to go ahead and go on mute, and you can unmute yourself if you have a question.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jasmine Baker. Someone put some hearts, some fire emojis in the chat for Mrs. Jasmine Baker for showing us the money. As you can see, she really does have a passion for people and for this business, guys. So at this time, you may come off of mute and ask all of the questions that you want to ask. We can answer them right here on live, guys. We have nothing to hide. This is an awesome and amazing opportunity. And while you're asking those questions, I am going to go into our group, guys. Listen, we're not asking for any pats on the back or anything like that, but we are up to 2,100 credit clients in our team group chat, guys, and they're having so much success, moving forward in their homes. They don't just get their credit fixed and leave, guys. They stay in there. They're posting their cars, their houses, guys, all of their accomplishments since they were able to get that good credit score. I'm so excited for them. But at this time, definitely go ahead on and ask all of the questions you may have so that we can go ahead on and get you positioned while you can get that $150 off. You may come off of mute and ask now, and I'm going to scroll through the group. Does anyone have any questions?
Hello, this is Avery from Pittsburgh.
Welcome. What's your question?
Thank you so much. I do have a question. So, are commissions paid on approvals, or does that client actually have to close on the property?
Yeah, it's paid on the closings. The
Okay.
closings typically take place about 30 days after the pre-approval. If they don't have a realtor, we literally have a network that you can hurry up and get them a realtor so they're not kind of, just wasting a lot of time trying to, get in touch with a realtor and different things like that. We literally are partnering with the best of the best, and that kind of helps move the process forward. Somebody who knows how to hurry up and get that inspection done, and get all the moving parts done so you can, get that check at the closing table. We pay on the 1st and the 15th for that. But if you want to make some right now money, we teach everyone how to come in here and get a comma in their check for their first week by putting people in their pipeline. Before I even got my real estate license, I was listen, I had a car being taken from my door, had a, situation. I'm not going to go into that right now with my husband losing his job. But guys, I had literally 26 people coming out of the pipeline before I even got my real estate license for credit and stuff like that, because I knew, I just didn't want to, wait all that time for that process. So that's what we encourage people to do. Go out and start marketing. And in the meantime, you can start putting people in your credit repair process. And remember, they pay you for that as well. They even pay you for training. Say, for instance, you wanted to bring an MLO in. You don't have to train them on the loans or anything like that. But if you help them put a little couple posts out there and they're bringing people in, they actually pay you for that person being successful. It's just amazing. So there's other ways you can make money while you're waiting for your loan to get processed. But as far as the loan, you get paid on the 1st and on the 15th, we get paid on the loans. Everything else, we get paid 4 times a week, and everybody gets bonuses pretty much at the end of the month. So we get paid 5 times a week, and then 2 more if you have loans in a pipeline. So altogether 7 times a month.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're sure welcome. Does
And
anyone
she
else
did
have any
mean
questions?
she meant every week, not 7 times a week. She meant every weekly. That weekly you get paid. Yes, that's what she meant.
Yes, we get paid. Yeah, we get paid every week. Plus, we get paid twice a month on the loan side, and we also get paid bonuses every month. So 7 times a month, you have the opportunity to get paid here.
Right, right. Also, guys, we're partnered with 160 credit unions. Because we become the fastest growing lender, the one credit union that we all work for and partner with actually had so many other credit unions that wanted to come on board. And so we work with over 160. They work really fast. Our mission with the companies to get those pre-qualified letters within 72 hours. So they're working really fast. Miss Jordan, who you saw earlier, the other Miss Jordan, Yashika Jordan, who was the realtor on the slide, was texting last night. I think it was about 9-10 o'clock last night. Her loan buddy was texting her. So I love that her loan buddy, Miss Celeste, was working late at night, conversing with her through the phone, getting things done. And it was definitely after business hours. So we're excited about having those relationships with those loan buddies to get our clients approved.
Yes, and I heard someone else asking a question, and Mrs. Jordan, if you don't mind sharing your testimony as well once the questions are asked, if you don't mind. Someone else was saying something. What was your question?
Hi, this is Marty. I'm in New Orleans. I have a couple of questions. One, are we only working with realtors that are connected with this program, or can we work with realtors who, like, if I know somebody who's a realtor at another firm, are we allowed to work with them? Is that?
Oh,
or
yes, please, by all means. You definitely work with real.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened, but Miss Jordan, we're on mute. Maybe somebody called her phone, but yes, you do not have to work with the realtors within this company. You definitely could work with any realtors outside the company. But what I do love about this company is that as they're having more and more realtors to come in, they will be asking clients, do you have a realtor? And will be being able to give leads to realtors who come into this company, where they can refer them to someone if someone wants to have, they're in need of a realtor. They're going to make sure that our network of realtors can be referred to them within that area. Also, the company has partnered with a company for us to be able to do title work. So we also are able to get paid on title work. If you don't have a signing agent, your client doesn't have a signing agent, you're able to offer that service. The way we stay in compliant with that is that because we cannot just mark ourselves as their signing agent, it will be something that's on their side of the portal. But of course, if you have a relationship with that person, you let them know, if you don't have anyone to take care of your documents and everything, your legal documents, I'm a signing agent. And so if they already have a relationship with you, they're going to offer maybe 3 or 4 other people. But when they see your name, they're going to go ahead and select you because they've already been working with you as their loan buddy. And the company, starting the beginning of the year, we will be able to offer home warranties and get paid off those also. And on title, signing agents normally get about 6%, and this company is paying us 20% on signing agents on our title work.
And then my last question is, depending on, can I get the slides from this PowerPoint? Because I came in a little bit late.
Oh, we can actually do better. We can send you this recording if you would like, but if you want the slides, we can find something for you as well. But would you like the recording?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, we can send you the recording. And just to answer your question from earlier, I know it was answered, but we literally have two success partners, MLOs on our immediate team that were partnering with other realtors. One, Mrs. Sherry Hill, has a 2-point-something million loan, and one, Jeff Trills, landed a $5 million loan, posting online and networking with other realtors that are not in our network. So we just like to look in home first. I have a deal in Dallas, and I didn't particularly have a realtor that could help with that particular deal, but I'm still checking to make sure there's no one in our network first before I, give that deal out, out of our team. But yeah, work with everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Mrs. Jordan, is Mrs. Jordan on the call?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
All right, Mrs. Jordan, would you like to share a testimony? You are just an amazing testimony of what the power of this business coming in, hitting the ground running, being in the top 5 in this entire company. I mean, that is amazing. To be able to help so many people. And if you could just share your testimony, I'm sure it will encourage someone out there that are looking for something, because I'm going to be honest with you. Like I say, I don't sit on any high horses. I needed, this opportunity with the way our market was going in New Orleans. And if you could share that, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
So on Wednesday, I text Sheikah. So the voice you just heard was Sheikah Jordan. Y'all know I'm Sheikah Jordan. So I text Sheikah, and Sheikah was my realtor when I purchased my home. I text Sheikah on Wednesday. I was like, Sheikah, that's it. I quit. I'm over it. Like, this is just not me. I'm used to making money. I'm used to doing this and that. And after COVID, I shut my business down, and it was like I couldn't find my way after that. And I was like, this is not me. So she told me, you need to become a realtor. Don't know why she told it to me, but hey, I did it, became a realtor, and was doing really, really well at it. And then the interest rates, the insurance, everything was just going wrong. I called Sheikah on Wednesday, text her, and I was so upset. She called me, and she merged in Lorraine, and I was like, I'm done. I can't do this. This is not me. No lies, y'all. Lorraine got on that phone, and she was talking. She was going. And as she's talking, I hear the phone. I hear text messages coming back to back, and I'm like, who is texting me? It's Lorraine. She's texting me everything you could think of to get me to promote these things on my page. As she's sending them to me and she's talking, I'm promoting. My phone started I had so many people just inboxing me and this and that. So listen, so that night I went from nothing, no clients, all I had, I'm sorry, my girl Toki. I had Toki, it was just me and Toki. Do y'all know by the end of that night, when I woke up, Lorraine called me and Sheikah called me. I had made Team Advocate overnight, just signing people up. I signed people up to after 1 o'clock that morning. I've been posting. I don't know, like, well, y'all not seeing it, but sometimes you need the right post that's eye-catching, that's going to catch somebody's attention. And that's what they were sending me. So yesterday I made Team Advocate. I kept going. I said, now this is what I'm talking about. I just needed somebody to encourage me. I needed somebody to remind me that I can do it. Like, I don't know where this come from, where I'm starting to give up or feel like I can't do something. I've never been that type of person. So I got with them too, and them girls, they pushed me. Do you know today, 24 hours later, that was Wednesday. So yesterday I became Team Advocate. So today, y'all, within 24 hours, I was promoted again, double diamond, and now I'm a senior advocate. I'm just a few points away from being a national. So it's like, I was like, okay, so now Sheikah back. I done showed up. Now I'm here. I just needed somebody to push me. So let me be that person that's going to push you tonight. Don't worry about $249. Some people don't want to do it because it's $249 and $89 a month. Listen, that is nothing. That's candy lady money compared to the money that you can make. And it's not all about $1. Please know that it's not, because it's about helping people. I needed somebody to help me when I was trying to buy a house. So now I want to pay it forward, and I want everybody to pay it forward. Please don't just do it for the money. Do it because you care. Do it because we keep getting looked over in this community. The banks keep refusing us. So now we the ones with the yes in our mouth. So please, if you want to do it, and don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing stop y'all. This is the year of yes. Let's end this year with a bang, because that's what I'm doing, y'all. And that's all I want to say, because I'm not good at talking.
Whoo, I beg to differ. The year of yes. Somebody put I receive it in the chat. I would definitely put I receive it in the chat, because as soon as I get off here, I am going to put that out in the atmosphere. This is the year of yes. I know that's right. Thank you so much, Ms. Jordan. I really appreciate that, man. Your passion is going to take you so much further in this business. I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. And I am so very much so proud of you. Proud to be a success partner as well. Wow, wow, wow. So guys, listen, you heard that is just real, genuine.
Yes, yes, yes. So excited. That was real. You knocked that out, Yashika. And then people can just hear your passion. People
I
really
have
hear your heart. Just can hear your heart and just the excitement of you promoting within 24 hours and just 81%, a few points away from going national and getting another raise. And then also getting those overrides. So we're so excited for you. And that's what we have. We have a group, a support group, where we teach our teammates. If you have never done branding, marketing, things like that, we teach you how to get your stuff boosted, your post boosted in the algorithm on Facebook and social media, Instagram, different things like that. So we have different types of training within our groups, people who how to overcome objections. We help with flyers. We do competitions and just different things to help motivate our team. And so the only decision you make by yourself is the decision to get started, and then from then on, we're here to support you and make sure that you win. If you want to win, you have a heart for people, you're going to win, because you definitely will have the support in our private support group.
Absolutely, absolutely. The year of yes. Very excited. Does anybody else have any questions? All right. Well, if we don't have any more questions, guys, I just know you guys are ready to get started and get in. We definitely have a way to show you how to get your money back very quickly, double your money, guys, and then some within a week, because we just have those type of strategies and we're having that type of success on this team, guys. Get back with the person that got you on the line, guys. You don't want to wait. You don't want to tarry. Although I paid way more than that trying to become a mortgage loan originator, guys, with that coupon code, guys, you can get it for $249. And guys, you just want to go get with the person that got with you and put in that early bird 23, all cap special early bird 23 discount code. Get yourself positioned, guys. We will see you on our team calls, guys. And guess what? We will definitely see you at the top, because the bottom was just way too crowded. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Be blessed. Oh, wait. Someone has a question. Okay, Quinice, who invited you to this call? Walter? Okay, we'll have to get him we'll have to get him the call. Let me grab your email address out of the group. I'll go find Walter after this call. And Mr. Walter, are you on the call also? Okay, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll get with the call, and I'll make sure I get the recording to Walter so that he can get it to you as well. Let me make sure I didn't miss any other questions in the chat. Do we have any other questions? All right. Well, you heard it here first, guys. This is the year of yes, guys. Yes to new opportunities, guys, new blessings. Every time we turn around, new money, guys. I'm just very, very excited. So go ahead on and get your yes tonight, guys. Sign up with the early bird 23 special, and we'll see you at the top once again, because the bottom was just too crowded. Have a blessed evening. Bye-bye.